Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Lets it go quickly. And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. He's back to throw again on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moved to the 45.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And My gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
The game moves the ball to a 34.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Now it's second down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
It's a draw play. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They're going to run it. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That gain sets up a third down play. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Pressure is coming. Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Powering through. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
They'll run it here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. Running through the tackle. They stop him, but it's a first down.
On the set.
11th play of the drive coming up. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll try the right here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Bringing pressure. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him, getting to the quarterback.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. 2nd down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the Trojans come up to the line in a hurry up.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a 1st down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Past the 20. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Press coverage now from these DBs. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the right side. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield to spot it at the 38.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Southern California. Just ran away from the defense. That's the flea flicker executed perfectly. We're seeing more and more of this in college football, Kurt.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you like to have in your arsenal. The defense, in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff. It allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And here comes a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Ball sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Notre Dame needing to convert this 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Trojans. Strong game by this quarterback.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Fights through a tackle. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Defense not pressing this time. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Got him, he's sacked.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. This will be down on the opponent's end near midfield. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. The short completion of the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And looking for a big play here. He's got it at the 15. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Extra point is good. It's still down a point, 14-13. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. returner decides to fair catch this. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Receiver makes the catch, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to a plus 40. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And in first down, they go right back to him. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage, get a corner up in his face, and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kurt, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up in the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's second.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, SC. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Notre Dame offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And that one's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Southern California. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Going the other way, can they catch him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Makes the defender miss. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
Defense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. They planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Oh, my gosh. gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back's got it again. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. He's running out of time here.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Punt team ready to boot it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. All day to throw. Finally throws it to his left. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown Trojans. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And he's brought down. Good job on the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming.
He'll take a deep shot here. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
On third down, he drops to throw, and he fires the football to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Trojans will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert.
Here we go.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Throws it to the right. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That's the last thing that you can afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Ending off on the draw play. Oh, they test the middle there, but yet nothing.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Quick catch over the middle. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. There's contact on the throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that turnover will finish the football game. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle